per usual. I am very technically challenged when it comes to doing live streams. And also, I don't know if some of my USB cables are broken. Oh, why? Hang on. Get out of that. And should work. Come on now. No. I know. I need to figure out which one of these cables needs thrown away. Sorry guys, hang on a second. I hope I don't have to restart this again. There we go. I think that someday I will start a live stream and I won't have to reconfigure everything, because I tried. There was like 2 people on the chat earlier, and I started it and I didn't realize that it was my webcam, and it looked so bad because my MacBook, I mean, it's not exactly a young MacBook, so it didn't look very good. And so I quickly, after 10 seconds, shut it off. And I know I had 2 people on there that had seen that, and yeah, so it's very just me just confusedly looking at the webcam, trying to figure out why it wasn't working. So and then I actually figured out, I ended up reformatting my MacBook probably, I want to say it was 3 weeks ago now. And yeah, I want to say it was 3 weeks ago now, and I forgot to reinstall the EOS webcam utility because to use my camera to use my good camera, I should say, as a webcam, I have to have the EOS utility downloaded, and it wasn't. So can you guys hear me okay, or does it need to be sensitivity need to be turned up, or let me know. I am going to be facing this way for a lot of it. Sound is great. I should text my husband. He's out in the other room, so if you can hear him playing video games right now, that is what's going on. This is going to be a super casual live stream because I have 8 bunnies in here. Honestly, this has taken so much longer than I thought to just get set up. But I have 8 baby bunnies in here. Not exactly babies. I think they're almost 11 weeks old now, and we're going to evaluate them. So, and we also are going to tattoo them. So I was hoping that somehow I wasn't going to get demonetized for doing this. It's not like we're torturing. I shouldn't say buzzwords, but we are tattooing, and they don't exactly love it. But I wouldn't say that it's causing them undue stress or pain, because we do have numbing spray. So if you guys have any questions about the process, we will be talking about all of that. So I have just been so busy trying to get stuff done this weekend. And also I've just been not super motivated lately to make videos. And I hate that because I love making videos, but it's just my energy level hasn't been the best, but it is hopefully getting better. And I will try to answer questions as we go, but also I know a lot of this is probably going to be me getting stuff done too. So every once in a while I'll look up, try to answer questions. But yeah, so we do have kind of a mess in this room right now. It looks clean to you guys, but I'll show you guys what all we've got here. So this is my tattoo bag, and it is kind of a mess right now. I use this. This is my inkwell. So we'll put the ink in there. My favorite tattoo ink is this one. It's just called Mom's, I think. I really like this tattoo ink. I think I have a new one. I think I actually started using the new one because this one had started clumping or something. See, this is what I do. I end up keeping things that really should be thrown away. This is our tattoo balm. I do have a video on tattooing, guys. It's probably going to go much quicker than this whole live stream, but this is my tattoo bomb. I'm almost out, and I totally forgot to order more of that, so, but that's okay. I think I don't know, I think I showed you the numbing spray, but that's the numbing spray. Helps them not to really feel, I mean, it helps it not to be painful, really. It's just kind of helpful in that way. And yeah, so, I don't know. Oh, and the actual tattoo pin. And I get mine from All Things Bunnies. I am a brand rep for All Things Bunnies. We were trying to figure out a way to start an affiliate program, and I've talked to Shelly about it a little bit, but it's just kind of a slow-moving thing. But it definitely should happen. I don't know when, but hopefully it will happen. I got a new, yes, Happy New Year. I should have started it with that, but yes, Happy New Year, guys. I got a new tattoo wrap just here recently. And I think Hunter at All Things Bunnies makes these herself, but this one's just really, really pretty. They know that I love blues, greens, teals, so I think that's why they made that one like that. But this is a large, yes, Daisy May Rabbitry. All Things Bunnies is the best. It is literally All Things Bunnies and KW Cages for cages, despite their incredibly low shipping usually. But last time I ordered from them, they actually went really, really quickly. So don't know if they're trying to do things quicker now or what, but hopefully that trend continues. And then Gray's Cages for me, because I'm in northeastern Indiana, so I love Gray's Cages. They're a Michigan dealer, and they go to a lot of the shows that I attend, so I really, really love Gray's Cages. They're great. So I'll just kind of try to show you everything I do as I do it, and let me know if anything looks like it needs to be brightened or if sound needs adjusted. Oh, do I even have this open yet? Hang on. Maybe I haven't used this yet. No, I have not. Brand new. We love brand new ink. It's the best. I should probably shake it before. Gray's Cages for cages. I have not purchased their cages. I haven't done that. I've been just doing KW. Gosh dang. Hang on a second. Let me see if I got a handy dandy X-Acto blade. Here we go. This is the hardest. Good Lord, it's the hardest paper. Here we go. Okay, look at that. I really need to go get a towel. I totally forgot. The mess already begins. Totally forgot to get a towel, so I will probably have to be right back here in a second. Oh, I was going to show you how to put this in there. Are they sturdy? The cages? I haven't. I see their stackers. It shows sometimes, and I've just never. Came up to the top there. I've just never gotten them. I actually thought about getting a stacker, but not for silver foxes. I have this reoccurring thought process that someday I'm going to get a breeding pair of American Fuzzy Lops. It's not happened yet. So I think I have a. It's low. I have a brand new needle. Don't know if I want to use it. I will be right back, guys. I'm going to go get a couple of towels because I forgot to do that. So entertain yourselves. I'll be right back. All right, I can only find one towel. They are all covered in mud because every time we let the dogs in right now, we have to wipe feet. It's really, really bad. There's mud everywhere outside. I don't think that our yard has been quite this bad before. And I don't know whether to blame it on the chickens or how much it's been raining, because it's been terrible. It's just been the wettest year, and I don't like it. It's awful. So I was going to say, Lorraine. Yeah, I was also going to say coccidiosis. So, coccidiosis, I've talked about it a little bit, but it can basically be called, sometimes it can be confused with weaning enteritis. What I would do though, if I were you, is probably feed hay only for a little bit, and try to get like a coccidiostat. So go to Tractor Supply, find Corid. It's called Corid. It's like a big bottle of yellow liquid. Usually you can find it around goat stuff in Tractor Supply. It's for ours, it's really nice because it's also in the small animal section. It's like the small animal section and the goat meds are in the exact same aisle, so that's nice. Yeah, try to find that, and then use one. How much was it? Was it 10 cc? There we go. 10 cc per gallon of water. 5 days on, 5 days off. 5 days on again. And then while you are treating, didn't bend that. Sorry, I keep losing my train of thought. While you're treating, clean your cage really, really well with ammonia solution. So like a 10-to-1 water and ammonia solution. And that will eradicate it, or at least it should eradicate it. Coccidiosis happens a lot in wooden hutches, but it also happens just when babies are, probios would be good. It also happens when they ingest their own feces, so it can be caused by that. So if they're in dirty living conditions, it can happen when they're not in dirty living conditions too. I've had it before just from rabbits being on wet ground. So it's one of the reasons why a lot of breeders say don't put your rabbits on the ground. It's a case by case situation, honestly. If you want a really good solution for coccidiosis, if that is what it actually is. I know a lot of people don't want to treat coccidiosis without a fecal being run, but this wouldn't hurt to do. But this is called, let me get it out of here. This is called toltrazuril. And it is also from All Things Bunnies. So toltrazuril, it is 0.18 cc per pound of body weight. It does come with a little syringe that you can use, but that you can use toltrazuril once, and then clean, and then 2 days later treat again, and then just make sure that the cage is really clean, and that should definitely get rid of it. But again, a lot of people like to make sure that it's coccidiosis first. So what you technically should do is you should take a fecal to your vet and have them run a fecal on it, or take a stool sample, to your vet, have them run a fecal on it and see if it is coccidiosis. And if it is, then treat like I just said. But if it's not, and it could just be like normal weaning enteritis, I would definitely just recommend pushing hay for a couple of days. So hopefully that is helpful. I don't know. Ooh, there we go. So here's the tattoo needle. This is about as short as I like it to be in there. It looks like when it runs. And I don't know what number we're on. So I'm gonna have to figure that out on my phone. this live stream is probably going to be far too long. It's probably going to be like 2 hours long. I am ready for 153. A lot of people ask me what is the whole like coding thing that you use for tattooing. I hope I didn't just call me. The whole coding that I use for tattooing, I don't use a code. Tattooing numbers like can be anything you want them to be. And for me, I literally just started at TS001 and have worked my way up. We're now at TS153. So that's just what I've been doing. I know a lot of people do like first name of the doe, first name of the buck, like a whole bunch of different like random coding things. I don't do that, at least not yet. I think that maybe in the future I might think of doing something like that, but right now the whole TS thing is working for me. Excuse me. So we have TS 153, and we have eight babies in here, so we will be at this for a while. But I'm just writing. I'm gonna write notes and stuff on them all because I honestly I have been taking a very hands-off approach to this whole litter, both litters actually, because I've still got Raja and Mira's babies out there too, and I really haven't looked at them. This litter is really, really nice, like tempered. I love the temperament of this litter. They don't really get scared of anything. Mira and Raj's babies are really like spooky. Like they get spooked really, really easy. So yeah, it's not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of Mira's personality. Like, so it doesn't surprise me that her babies are kind of the same way. But I'm not a huge fan of it. If I can find one in that litter that looks nice and also has a nice temperament, I will probably hold it. If I can find a buck, that would be cool. But I am just, they're all, if you guys don't know, Raja was a lilac. So all of those babies that are from Mira and Raja are lilac dilute chocolate carriers, I think. So I think I was talking to my friend Victoria. I'm pretty sure that is what they are. So it would be cool if we could have a buck that would complement Twix. I did just breed Twix, though. I've actually bred Twix to her dad, which I don't usually do because it is a form of inbreeding. So I bred Twix back to her dad's Sprig because I really think that by doing that, we're going to end up with rabbits that are more with rabbits that are more Sprigs type. And Sprig is a very nice typed rabbit. He's my favorite rabbit here. So I think that we'll end up with some nice ones that way. But when it comes to inbreeding like that, you can end up with anything. So I'll keep you guys updated on what happens there. 6, 7, 8. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going all the way up to TS 160. I want to make sure that that's correct. Yep, that is correct. From my notes, long ago, looks like I what happened there? Looks like I had 4 does and 4 bucks from this litter, but it was a while ago. I think that was just my tentative like guess. So not sure if that's going to be completely. I don't know. We'll see. It would be really cool if we had 4 does from this litter because I am looking to keep a doe. So also forgot my scale. So it's probably going to be how this live stream goes, guys. I will probably talk a lot and then be silent a lot as I'm tattooing, but also I forget things all the time. This is what happens when I'm not on camera, by the way. I literally have like a million things that I've forgotten to go get. So I will be right back. Okay. A lot of people ask me what scale I use too. I don't think I don't think I'm going to that, but we'll see. But a lot of people ask me what scale I use. My scale's really dirty right now, but I don't think they sell this one anymore. It's just a digital kitchen scale that goes up to 50 pounds. And I put a cake tin on top of it. So that is my super duper official way of weighing my rabbits. It works just fine. It's just funny to me that I put them in a cake tin. But I'm so mad because I've gone to the grocery store or Walmart. I went to Walmart the first time and I went to the grocery store the second time. And nobody has like big cotton balls. So they called these jumbo cotton balls. These things, it's a tiny cotton ball. That's not a jumbo. So I'm just frustrated. And then like Walmart didn't have cotton balls at all. So I got these makeup pads. I don't know if I'm going to like these for doing this or not, but I'm just frustrated. Nobody has like big cotton balls in stock anymore. Not right now anyway. So, okay. So let us get busy. Yeah, I mean, it works. It's just fine. It's just fine for weighing the rabbits. Those, oh gosh, what are they called? The really nice scales that All Things Bunnies has. Winco, I think it's called Winco. They are expensive. I can't afford that. I don't know many people that can. This litter was very light to me. When I picked them up, they all seemed like they were really light. So I don't know how much they weigh. We're going to find out, though. So let us get to the bunnies. Who's going to be the lucky first one? Oh, hello. Oh, yes. Happy New Year. Like Jameson's mic. He gives me really cool tech things. I don't understand how they work. Okay, so, 11 weeks old, and I don't know if you guys can see that. You probably can't. She is, still, or he, I don't know what it is. 4 pounds, 15.4 ounces at 11 weeks old. That is pretty good. Not too shabby. Not too shabby considering where I came from. So, I'm going to do, they hate this part. I know. We're going to numb you, and then we're going to look you over, so this has time to work. I just spray it in and then massage it in. They don't like it, usually. Usually they freak out a little bit more than this. That's the thing with rabbits, is that they freak out over the smallest things, so it looks like I'm doing a lot more harm than I actually am. Yeah. It'll be 153, Bun Bun. Let's see if I can see this with you guys. This is, by the way, I don't know if I said already, but this is Onyx and Tundra. $5 Tundra. Teal Stone's Onyx. It's not a bad looking baby. Got some nice fullness. Here, you guys can see the back view there. Here's your tail. There it is. That's a really nice rabbit. Hi. Hello. See if you are a girl or a boy. There we go. I know. What am I doing to you? That is a buck. We got a buck. Nice little buck. Nice teeth. We check for broken toenails or broken toes, because that has happened to me more than once this year. It's with the creams. I don't know what's going on with my creams, but I keep having a broken toe in like basically every single litter. I don't know what's going on with that. Nothing wrong with you, though. I like the silvering. I keep saying she. He is kind of heavy on the silvering. But I actually really like heavy silvering. I know you're not supposed to, but I like it. Oops. Yes, of course it's a buck. Do this way a little bit more. Also, if you keep hearing squeaking, my chair, I was literally just making a joke about this chair, but I've had this chair since I was 9 years old. I turned 30 this year. I've had this chair for a really long time. But yeah, I'm due for getting myself a new chair. That's not a bad boy. That's not a bad boy. I would say, like I said, it's hard to say at this age. Nice weight, nice fullness, nice stand up fur. Still got patchiness throughout. Honestly, those shoulders are really nice, and that's because of onyx. The only thing I was concerned about with this litter is sorry, I thought it was getting a phone call, is the depth on them, but actually, that's not bad. Let me see if I checked it for pinched. Oh, I know, poor thing. I wouldn't say that's pinched. I would say slightly narrow, at least from this view. When they're pinched, their feet go out. It's hard for me to show you guys when both of my hands were holding a rabbit, but their feet go out in a V, so they would be like really exaggerated. So, ooh, I'm sorry. So their heels would basically be touching like that. That would be pinched when they go out in a V like that. But a lot of times if you put them on their back and then you rub their tummy, their feet go kind of in. Okay, I'll put you back. But the wider set they are, the better, especially for does. Oh, I know you are very, very offended. Just wait, it's gonna get worse. I'm so sorry. Hopefully this video doesn't get demonetized. It doesn't really matter. I'm not really doing this live stream for monetization, but I don't want to get in trouble by the YouTubes either. So we'll see what happens. So bunny wraps. I wrap my rabbits really, really tight. Also, this is a large bunny wrap. I don't know if this is going to be a little bit too loose, but this is how I typically do it. Really, really tight. And then also make sure their head can't really get out. I know this looks really weird. There we go. And then we're going to tattoo. I should have that towel on me though. Where'd that go? But they're not, oops, sorry guys. They're not in pain or anything. They look weird. They look like a little bunny burrito, exactly. But yeah, that numbing spray has had lots of time to kick in. So I am hoping that this litter is going to be really good. Otherwise, this is gonna be fun. We'll see. It's being very, very good, actually. You're okay. It's like squeaking. You're okay. I know. You get to the end of the ear and they get sensitive. My favorite breed is silver fox and creme d'argent. Duh. I love silver fox and creme d'argent. You're okay. They don't like it when I make curves and letters and numbers for some reason. Straight lines are so much easier usually. What's your number, dude? Has all of the curves on it. Okay, we're almost done. Just with the first pass. Okay. I don't know which head is out. It's okay. You're okay. Might have to rewrap here in a second. Just have to connect your 3 there. That was 1. Ooh, okay. Alright, that's okay. I was done with the first pass anyway. You're okay. Let's clean it to see what needs touched up. Should bring you guys a little bit closer for this whole extravaganza. I know you are probably very offended. I'm sorry. That's alcohol, by the way. Actually, not too shabby for the first pass. You guys can see it. Get over here a little bit more. Is that reversed for you guys? Or is that just me? The tattoo, does it hurt them? I wouldn't say that it's not like excruciating pain or like torture or anything like that. It's literally, it probably feels like a constant scraping. And when you do it really gently and, kind of like I'm doing it, just kind of like sketchy instead of like just ripping it right through, I think it hurts a lot less. So yeah, I mean, getting a tattoo, it's not exactly the most pleasant thing, but this has only got to happen for them one time, and then after that, they're completely done. I don't know if I can get you guys to really see it a whole lot better than that. We're almost done though with you. You're looking fine. Oh, and another thing that people ask me about too is, do I only tattoo my keepers? I tattoo basically all the rabbits in litter unless I see an automatic cull, like a broken toe, or you're okay, a broken toe, or something like that, something that's just like, oh yep, you're automatically not show quality, then I won't tattoo because I know that's going to be a meat bunny. But you're okay, dude. But for the most part, I tattoo them all because after I tattoo these guys, I'll be looking at them really closely for the next couple of weeks, trying to figure out who's going to be kept cold and who's going to stay. Or wait, sorry, keep cold or self. That's what our group says. Who's going to be kept cold or sold. We might find a cull in here. I wouldn't say this guy's a cull by any means. He looks really nice to me, at least at this age. That's right. In the future, for the rest of them, I might actually double wrap them with the tattoo wrap and the towel. Maybe a bit squirmy. Not too bad though. They're pretty good. There you go. It's a little bit messy. Did you guys say that it was the image was reversed for you or no? Because it looks reversed to me, but for some reason I don't know, it might not for you guys. I hate these cotton balls. I'm so mad. So mad that I couldn't find bigger ones. Yes, tattooing is something that has to be done. It's not reversed. Okay, cool. Tattooing is something that has to be done if you want to show a rabbit, but I also like to tattoo rabbits that leave my property because they leave as breeding stock usually. I want people to know that they came from Teal stone. Look at that. I feel like the tea could just be a little bit thicker, but is it worth it? Yeah. I'm just gonna go over the tea again really quick. Oh, you have to tattoo rabbits that got the RHDV vaccine? I didn't know that. That's actually pretty nifty. Is that just pet rabbits? I've not heard of that yet. But we don't have RHDV here. It is in Louisville now. Or, yeah, it was Louisville. You poor little thing. You just look so pitiful. So that's the first one down. Yeah, that tea looks a lot better now. TS153. I don't even know what notes to make on him because I actually really like him. Let's see. I would say just to watch him, honestly. I stopped selling rabbits any younger than 12 weeks old because it's hard to say. Like, this guy, I think this guy will probably end up being, well, it depends on how the others look. I could keep him. I don't know. I don't really need any bucks. Oh, by the way, this was the bunny balm. I didn't say that. But it's like a little lotion type thing that you put in their ear after you're done tattooing them. And it just is soothing. So he's done. You are done. It's like, oh my gosh, what the heck just happened? Thank you. Oh, I love tattooing. I know a lot of people hate it. I actually really like it. Oh, I am going to make a note that he was a buck, though. Next. Oh. Nice silvering on this one. What are you doing? One of the things that I love on this whole litter that I've seen so far, though, is they all have that nice head. Like, they have nice puppy heads. I think that when I very first started out, with a couple of rabbits that had kind of like the snipey looking heads, like where they were narrow. And I'm finally getting those puppy cheeks. And I love that. It makes me happy. What is this? What is me? My phone keeps asking me. If it was me that got on Google Chrome because I haven't gotten on Google Chrome since I reformatted my MacBook. So it's like freaking out that I have somebody that got into my account or something. Oh, I'm sorry. Come here. I'm going to actually see if my smaller tattoo wrap is too small for these guys. Oh, I forgot to weigh him too. We want to weigh Oh, that's something I need to write down. That last one was 4 pounds, 15 ounces, or 15.4 ounces. I remembered. I have kind of really good memory. Just kidding. Well, I mean, not really. I have a tendency to remember things like really weird. Like Jameson's just like, I can't find like the specific type of cheese in the grocery store. And I'm like, oh, go down aisle so-and-so, go like look up like 2 rows and there it is, like on the left-hand side. And he's always just like, how do you remember stuff like this? Like, I don't know. I always remember stuff that's just unnecessary. I remember stuff that makes my life like that I can just like streamline. Like, I don't know. You guys know hopefully what I'm talking about. This guy feels heavy. He's not though. He's 4 pounds, 10.5 ounces. I was writing down the other one too. This one, oh, I didn't check if it was a buck or a doe yet. Don't go anywhere. They have a tendency to slip all over in the. I should get like a specific cake tin and put carpet down in it. That would probably be really handy because they do slip all over in it. Let's see what you are, dude. Girl or a boy? I hope you're a girl. Nope, it's a boy. I think. Yeah, that's definitely a boy. Okay. Lots of boys. I know it looks relatively clean to you guys, but there's like stuff all over this room. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's just like random stuff that I just remember like very specifically, but then I can't remember what I ate yesterday. It's that. Okay, so he is a boy. I actually kind of like the way he feels. A little bit more than, like, he's a little bit more solid, I should say, but he doesn't, I don't know, he doesn't have as much depth, and I'll show you guys what I mean when I say that in just a second. I think I like the other one just a little bit more, but his coat is very pretty. He's got really long fur. He doesn't want to pose up as easy. Like he feels like he's just a little bit pinched, but I'm going to check in a second. So this one, I feel like, doesn't have that height that the last one had. Maybe it's because I think he's just a little bit weak back here, maybe. Just a little bit. Like, I don't know. He doesn't feel as full. You can kind of... Yeah. I do like the other one a lot better, I think. I like 153 a little bit better, but look at this fur. Look at this. Can we just put your coat on the last one? Look at how long that is. That's beautiful. That is silver fox fur. That's what you want. Could be a little bit thicker, but that's just some really pretty fur. I didn't check your teeth, did I? Hi guys, we're getting more people. I just wanted to do this live stream. It's, like I said, it's super casual. We're tattooing rabbits. We're looking over this litter. It's probably going to take a long time, like far longer than it should. I don't know. Every time I try to pose him up, his feet are wanting to like do a Y type thing. And I don't like the way that feels. It's not as nice. Maybe it's because your tail was under there. I don't know. He does look nice. I feel like this whole litter is very... I kept joking around because both Tundra and Onyx are grand champions. So Onyx is my grand champion, and then Tundra comes from Nancy, and she is also a grand champion. So it's a grand champion pairing. So I was hoping that they really would complement each other. Don't get up there. I was hoping that they would really complement each other, and it looks like they really did. So I'm happy about what I'm seeing so far, and I'm also being extremely picky. I'm going to see if he'll fit in this tiny wrap. I don't know if he's going to. Oh, maybe he will. Oh, I think you will, which would be really helpful. The other one is a little bit too big. Oh, man. Maybe not. Oh, goodness. Actually, I wonder if I could, like, double wrap him here. It's like, what the heck is going on? We'll wrap his midsection in this one. You poor little thing. Hey, I think it's really good that my rabbits are too big to fit in the bunny wrap. I think that's a good thing, right? Okay, we'll just do that. I'm gonna try to position you guys a little bit better. I don't know. If you're on here, new on here, hang on, I'm trying to rearrange myself. We are tattooing rabbits, and no, it's not mean. It's just what needs to be done for show bunnies. So, yeah. Don't be upset. We have a lot of bunny burritos going on today. There we go. Okay. So this is TS-154. We're going to see how he does. Hopefully he doesn't hurt himself. It's always, yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and tattoo. Oh, that's way too much ink. Pulled up on him. Hang on. It happens sometimes. Just pulled up in his ear. Go. Yeah, a lot of people are just like, how do you do these things alone? I wrap them really tightly. It's not mean. It is literally the best thing I can do to make sure that they don't hurt themselves. So that's why I wrap so tightly. I don't want them kicking and hurting themselves. Because it's not the tattoo that's going to hurt them. It's them that's going to hurt them. I mean, the tattoo's not going to be pleasant, but, like, I don't want them throwing out their back or something. We've had enough of that. Look how good you were being. You're letting me make a really pretty tattoo, and yet so far. One more. Oh, hang on. We're on the last number. There we go. Okay. This was a really nice tattoo. I think next time I do a tattoo, I will try to put you guys like over here and see if that helps you see it any better. I love it when my tattoos are really nice and clean. I don't know if you guys could see any of that. What age do I tattoo? I tattoo anywhere from, I don't know, 6 to, I don't want to say 12 weeks, because by 12 weeks, we should know who's going to go and stay. These guys are almost 11 weeks old, and I was holding off on them. So typically, it's usually right around the 8-week mark, I would say. That's what it looks like so far. But it needs to go, we need to go over it just a little bit more. I'll dunk it, and then I use my towel to kind of rub, because it gets on the edge of the thing, and then that's when it cools up, and it's gross. I don't want tattoo ink all over the place. I'll try to position the camera a little bit better next time. This dude is a very good example of good bunny while you're tattooing. I love it when they're just so calm. Helps me and it helps them. I'm going to try to use one of those makeup pads and see if that's any better. Thank you, Monica. I keep saying I need to post more. I really do need to post more. It's a whole situation. Let's see if you guys can see this at all. PS154. Not bad. Not bad at all. Maybe I'll double wrap them all like this because he did not move one bit. You were so good. You were so good and brave. Yeah. Oh, he's got such a big head, though. I love his head. Thank you, Crystal. I like that tune. I enjoy it. It's like calligraphy, but bunnies with bunnies. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, next. Hopefully we got some doves. Go back in with your brother. Two down, 6 to go. We're already almost an hour long. Not in a hurry. It's New Year's Day, and I'm not doing anything today other than this. And possibly building a stand for my quail brooder. Oh, also those eggs over there are due to hatch either tomorrow or the next day. But they're the German pastels. I don't know if I told you guys this, but like after I told you that one that was holding up with a German pastel, and I mean, to give myself credit, I did say I'm not like 100% sure if it was. It's not though. It's a scarlet or red range tuxedo, excuse me, or something like that. So, yeah, I was wrong. It's a big surprise. I'm not very good with quail yet. But it's okay because I really do like the way those German pastels look. So we'll see. Don't. If you chew into my husband's microphone cord, he will not be happy. That would not be good. Yeah, more baby quail. They're everywhere. Okay, this girl is she's a little bit over silvered, but I think that she's pretty. Like I said, I have a soft spot for the over silvered ones. Oh yeah, we were gonna. Do their tempers change after being bred? It depends on the rabbit. Sometimes they do. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. So, but usually we like the ones that don't really change that much. I don't mind if mamas are a little bit like territorial or like protective. I think that that's not a bad thing at all because, I mean, if you were a new mom, you'd probably be protective over your babies too. So I don't mind that. It's when they just full blown go psycho. That's what I mind. So, and that would have been Mira. She kind of went a little bit psycho after being bred. So I really like her. She is, I don't know. She's over silvered. She's got nice fullness, but catching a little bit. When you run your hand down them, you don't want your fingers to catch on the hips. I can feel hers a little bit more. I didn't weigh her yet. And she is lacking some of that depth per like the rest of this litter though. I mean, she's a pretty girl though. She's a pretty girl. Let me weigh her. Let me keep my phone out of their way so I don't so they don't chew my phone charger cord. I don't want that. How did I said she's a pretty girl. We have not even checked the gender for the sex. Stop. Don't move. 410.2. This whole litter is just under 5 pounds. I don't think that's terrible. I mean, I think that's actually pretty good. A lot of the Me Rabbit groups say to have 5 pounds by 8 weeks, and that is very, very ideal. I had that a couple of times, but for the most part, it's more normal a couple weeks later to have 5 pounds, at least for mine. This is a girl, though. I was correct. You act like a girl. Yes. I'm happy with the width on them all. Let me see your teeth. Make sure. Oh yeah, we didn't even check that last one for toes. Probably should have done that. I might take him out after this just to check his toes and make sure he doesn't have any broken ones. Okay, you're good. So she's like a little bit, she's got that width, but she doesn't have the height at all. Like it's like off the hind end. Like you want them to go up, kind of needs to be, I don't know how to describe it. I'm not very good at discussing like the different key points like my friends are. I just know what feels right and what is right. But she's missing some of that hind quarter there, in my opinion. So I don't think that she'd be a bad brood, but... And you know what? Also, a lot of the times people make judgments like when the rabbits are this young. Honestly, I will probably keep them all until they are at least a couple of weeks older than this, and then we'll make some definite calls. But like this kind of stuff can definitely change, especially when they're still growing. So I'm not incredibly worried about it. Did I put? Yeah, I did. I put it in there. Yes, I smelled it. I couldn't remember if I put the numbing spray in there. I did. She smells like it. This stuff, I love the smell of this stuff. It smells so good. Let's see if we can fit you. Don't you? See how squeaky this chair is? I swear I'm gonna get a new chair soon. Let's see you. No, we're gonna have to double you up too. This chair sucks. I have had a new chair in my Wayfair cart for 2 years. Haven't gotten it yet. See ya, Absentos. Okay. Bunny burrito. Yeah, I wanted to rearrange you guys a little bit. Let's see if I can. Hang on, let me untwist this thing here. I've got like a 10-foot cable and I haven't untwisted the twist ties on it. I'm trying to do it with one hand. I can't do that. Hang on. There we go. Let me see if bringing you guys over here can help a little bit. I don't know if it will. Let's see. Oh gosh. Hopefully nothing disastrous happens. There we go. Can you see that a little bit better? Maybe? Might be a little bit better. Okay. And this one will be 155. Let's try to hold her up while we do this so you guys can see it. Ooh, that's something you shouldn't do, is hit the bottom of your ink well. She is a very, very good bunny. What number really? Okay. Got that so far. I think I actually liked these makeup pads. So it looks like that's why I have to make a second pass sometimes, because it looks like I did a good job on the 5s, but I had a little bit not as much pressure as I should have on the T and the S. Oh man, I'm getting a leg cramp. I might do another series on rabbit breeding. My goal though is that I don't want to redo things that I've already done or that other people have done. And there's a lot of series on YouTube about breeding rabbits. I know I have my own take on it, but I don't know. I don't want to redo, like, I don't want to reinvent the wheel, I guess. But we'll see. I might do something else. I rebreed. It depends. It depends on the litter or the opportunity, I guess. I like to wait until her litter is 8 weeks old to rebreed her. So that way she gets a nice break from nursing. But that being said, I will also breed her back when the litter is 4 weeks old, though I don't really love doing that, but it also depends on the weather and the opportunities that I have. Because babies can be weaned easily at 6 weeks old. It's not usually a big deal, especially when you feed hay. At least in my opinion. I know a lot of people have a lot of strong opinions on hay for some reason. Isn't that funny? Like, people have very strong opinions on things that really don't matter that much. And I just think it's really funny. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I think that hay is a very good thing to have for your rabbits. But if you don't like it, I don't care. You can do whatever you want to do. But I like feeding hay. That's a really pretty tattoo. TS 155. It's very hard sometimes to do S's and 5s and make them look different. Hey. She's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You are so cute. Look at your big cheeks. These rabbits are just like, oh my gosh, please put me back. Okay. Out there. Next. Hi. Oh, come here. This chair needs olive oil or something. You guys, this might be the last time that you see me with just brown hair. Because I'm doing something to it. It's not going to be crazy. It's something that I already had done to it a while ago. I might be getting a balayage. This coming Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't know. Might be getting balayage because that's when, if you don't know, hello, you're being insane. If you don't know, that's when they do like the blonde near the bottom, and then there will be like blonde like up top too. So I really liked it when I had it done the first time. What is your deal? Are you okay? This one's a little bit crazy. I bet it's a doe. Usually they're does when they're crazy. Oh, we're gonna put some numbing spray in your ear. Okay. Usually when I do this, I will have a mess of makeup pads and cotton balls like literally all over the place. It's a little excessive. I use way too many, probably. Way more than most people, I would say. Ugh. I feel like we're just all scrunched up. Stretch out. It is a boy. It's a boy. It's easy. It's easy to choose who stays and who goes when it's a boy, and he doesn't have the greatest attitude. But I can't say that really for this one yet because he might just be scared. But we'll see. He is being a little bit weird though. I'm gonna check your teeth, dude. I'm losing track of things that I have done. There we go. Cool ears. Oh. The youngest, I would enter a rabbit into a show. I'm hoping to enter mini Rexes this year. 4-class. Is it mini Rex or 4-class? With 4-class rabbits, I feel like they mature a little bit quicker, but that's just how I think I remember it when I had Dutch. But with like silver foxes and creams, I think that a cream would be more in line. Like I would say probably no younger than 12 weeks old, probably. That being said, I have shown rabbits younger than 12 weeks old, but they don't do as good because they haven't gotten all of their fullness yet. So I don't know. I would recommend no younger than 12 weeks. And usually by then they're starting to look like something, if that makes any sense. They're starting to get their shape at that point. So this is a boy. Let's see what you look like. I'm not a big fan just right off the bat. Sometimes you just know. And this one might just be a cull. I don't know. He doesn't have a bad shape, really. He just, well, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. You're not really wanting to pose very well, dude. He actually doesn't have a terrible shape. I'm looking at him. How long ago did I have Dutch? I had Dutch from when I was, I don't even know, 10 or 11 to 18 years old. So I had them for a really long time, and it was kind of my thing. Like when I was in high school, I was so proud of them because I had my own like breeding line and stuff. I never really won anything. I don't know. I'm not a really big fan of this guy. He's got a lot of like filling out to do in his midsection. There's not a lot of butt here. I don't know. You can see, like, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm probably not doing a very good job at showing you, but when you look at him, for one, I think he's like slightly pinched, but I'm not exactly sure. But like, if you look down from like the floor view, you can almost see like a dip. I don't know. His fur flies back a little bit more than I would like it to, but we'll see. So does the numbing spray make my fingers numb? Honestly, I've never really thought about it. I think maybe it does. I don't really know. I've not really thought about it. I guess I'm like really focused on like what I'm doing. I've never really think about that. So how long have I had rabbits? So that's a good question. So I've had rabbits since I was like probably 9 or 10, something like that. And then I had them until I was 18. So I went to college and I had to sell all of them. So that would probably be, I want to say 9 years as a kid. And then I got back into them in 2019 because we finally were in a place where we had, you know, the money that we could spend to get them started and just get back into them. It kind of blew up, obviously, but so I would say probably a total of 11-ish years, maybe. I've only been processing meat rabbits since 2019, though. I never processed them when I had them as a kid. I never did that. I always wanted to, but my parents, my mom has a very soft heart, and my dad does as well. So he just couldn't do it. So we never processed them, but yeah, Jameson and I have been processing rabbits since 2019. So not too long, but long enough to feel like we know what we're doing, I guess. That is a boy. I don't know if I think I already said that. Did I already say that? You can check all your toes again. You guys are probably thinking, she's crazy. She's already done this. I think I already have. There's just a lot of rabbits, guys. There's a lot of rabbits. I don't even know how many I have out there. There's over 40. It's kind of crazy. Thank you, Darren. Happy 2022. Get you in there. Yeah, rabbits are a lot of fun. But the thing is, like, a lot of people are just like, oh, I've been doing this for 40 years, or I've been doing this for 10 years, or I've been doing this for however long. The thing is, I don't really think that you stop learning. So there's always new like studies coming out. There's always new things to learn about animals. So even if you've been doing it, even if you've been doing it for a long, long time, I'm still learning things. I still learn things all the time. I'm like I said, I've been learning conformation for the past, seriously, probably, I would say 2 years. So, I mean, I'm always learning. When it was Dutch, coming back over here because I feel like that was a better view. When I was doing Dutch as a kid, it was easier for me because Dutch are a marked breed. So you pretty much know who's going to be a good show rabbit right out the gate. Because they're born with their markings. So you can tell almost right away whether or not it's going to be a good show rabbit. But with silver foxes and creams, you've got to wait till they mature and then really look at that body type. And that's something that I have had to really kind of get used to. Okay, you are TS 156. Hang on a second, guys. I feel like you could probably look down a little bit more. Here we go. How often do I eat rabbit? A lot. We eat a lot of rabbit around here. We usually substitute rabbit for anything chicken, because it basically tastes just like chicken. Minus the skin. Yes, type is still important for Dutch, I agree. And when I was a kid, I don't think that I really grasped, even though I did it until I was 18 years old, I'm not sure I really had a proper like mentor and really grasp like evaluating that type within Dutch. And nowadays, I would definitely do that. But markings are definitely, at least when I was growing up at our shows, they were definitely what they looked for very first. But yes, type is very important. That is just something that I am really learning this year, last year. It's something that is really important with silver foxes and creams because they are a meat breed. Like they are bred for meat. I know you can breed Dutch for meat too, but they're just a lot smaller, so it's not as common. Now I have lots of mentors, which is really, really nice. But it's so funny because everybody has such different opinions all the time. So I like to kind of take everybody's opinion and kind of form my own instead of just listening to one person's voice, if that makes any sense. That being said, there are people that I like to listen to more than other people, especially when it comes to creams, my lord. That is awesome. Mentors are the best, especially when you get good ones that are really relatable. Silver foxes are, to me, they're easy to breed. But I think it's a case by case basis. I've heard of people having a lot of issues with them. I've heard of people just having the easiest time with them. I am one of the latter. Honestly, I've not really had any problems with my silver foxes. I don't know, honestly, within the last like 2 or 3 years, if I've ever had a silver fox not take to a pregnancy. I don't think that that's ever happened. Oh wait, no, we've had Cricket. But no, Cricket was she had her babies, but she didn't do a good job with them. So she was an exception. She didn't do the best. Bella was just kind of a crazy mom. But yeah, for the most part, I feel like we've had an easy time with the silver foxes. So I feel very thankful for that. Before I got into silver foxes, I was trying to get into Champagne d'Argents and oh yes, my broken. I'm sorry. My broken, I don't know what's up with her, but she just will not. She is destined for the freezer. I'm sorry to say. But yeah, this is a nice tattoo. I keep saying that. I'm not gonna do that. I keep saying this is a nice tattoo. My creams have also been really good. Mothers and stuff. I think that I got really lucky with my starters that I got. Am I partnering with All Things Bunnies? I was actually just talking about this. Hang on. Let me put you guys back over here. Like, we keep moving the camera. I know. I am All Things Bunnies brand rep. I think I'm the only one. And we have been trying to get a affiliate program going, but there we go. We've been trying to get an affiliate program going, but so far no luck. So I'll keep you guys posted on that for sure, because I would love to give you guys discount codes. I would love that. It's just it's up to Shelly and Hunter at this point. But I would really, really like that. I think that'd be really fun. I actually want to do a blog post here pretty soon. All about my favorite... I didn't wake her. Hang on. All about my favorite products. Not just with All Things Bunnies, but like all my favorite products in general. And I want to make like a big list of products for you guys. And I told Shelly that I would really, really like if I could have an affiliate link for that. And so far, I've not really heard much, but it would be really cool. He is, hold still, dude. Hold still, goodness. I'm gonna fall off. 4 pounds, 11.2 ounces. So yeah, I'm working on it, but I don't know what much more I can do to really get it jump started. Don't jump on the MacBook, Lord. But I am trying to get it started, because I think it would be not only good for like you guys, but I think it would be really good for Shelly and All Things Bunnies, because I know that you guys would love to see that down in my description. I know you would love to see that. So I am trying to make it happen. I just don't know when or if it's going to happen. Because as much as I don't make a whole lot for like Amazon affiliates, I don't make like very much money from that. But also I would like to give you guys the opportunity to use an affiliate link to like more of a small business like All Things Bunnies. instead of giving all of Jeff Bezos his Amazon money, personally. I don't mind a little bit of extra cash made from Amazon associates, but it's not exactly my favorite. Oh, my hair is killing me right now. Thank you, Antiana. Is that how you say your name? Oh man, I need to like braid it or something. I don't know about you guys. It's like the hair that's like up closest to my head, and then when I put it in a ponytail, it hurts me. It like gives me a headache. Hello. Crazy little thing. My hair looks so red right now. It's not red. But yeah, so I'm kind of all things Bunny's brand rep. I do things for them every once in a while. I'm mostly their graphic designer, and I don't do a lot of freelance graphic design. But for all things Bunny's, I do. It's a nice little way to make just a little bit of extra money designing for a rabbit-based company. I think that was kind of a cool thing. But yeah, I don't do a whole lot. But I would definitely like to be more of their brand rep that can offer like discount codes and stuff like that. It's not super cute, but it's not going to pull on my head as much. My hair is layered, so like whenever I put it in a braid, it like spikes out all over the braid. I'm glad I said your name right. I'm really, really bad with names. I'm bad at saying them and remembering them. That's a little bit better. Hello, more people. I feel like it's just going to be one of those live streams where people just pop in here and there, and that is totally fine with me. You are so cute. He looks really cute. Okay. Oh, you are going to back right off of that. Everyone gets your last name wrong. Is it D'Souza? Jameson probably knows. Jameson's really good at names for some reason. You're really good at pronouncing people's names. DE space SOUSA. Yeah. Huh? No. Apparently I said it right. D'Souza. He got it wrong, by the way. Alrighty. It's you, lady. Or boy, girl, whatever you are. This one's a little bit scrawny just from that view right there. Shorter hair. This one actually feels smaller than the other ones. Get your tail out. She's nice though for a little one. She's a nice little. I like her shape a lot. She's a little bit thinner down the midsection. She's got some flyback fur though. A little bit more flyback than I would like. We need that silver fox fur to stick up when you brush it. It does, but it's not the best. That first or second one that I had was like, no, I think it was the second one. Very, very pretty. I like it though. It's not bad. Are you a girl or a boy? Let's look. Let's see what you are. They'll have a chair that doesn't make this noise. It's a girl. It's a little girl. She feels very fine-boned compared to the other ones. A little bit too fine for my liking. Let's the girl. Little girl. She is. She's very small. 4 pounds, 3.1 ounce. She's very little. £4, 3.1. I don't know if I think I did 55, but for some reason I didn't write her down. I'll have to come back to her. Imperial system. I do not disagree with you. I don't know why America had to be special. It's not my fault though, so don't come crying to me about it. Oh, you're okay. Goodness. Get you in there, lady. Little lady. Yeah, it is weird. It's just weird. Like, I don't know why we gotta be different. Over there. It would be easier if we were all the same with the whole metric system and whatnot. Because of rabbits, I have learned quite a lot of the metric system. And also because of my dogs, because we do raw feeding every once in a while, so I measure their food out in grams a lot of the times. Okay. Sorry, guys. I feel like I'm in a very cramped space right now. Get her up here so you guys can see. It is a bunny burrito. KW Cage is awesome. I hope they don't take too long for you. I feel like I need chapstick on. Guys, my lips are literally always dry. I can't do anything about it. I literally put lotion on every single day and chapstick almost every single night, and my lips are still dry, like, all the time. If anybody knows what could be causing that, I would love to hear. 158 is what she is. TS 158. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, I keep forgetting. We must be letting that numbing spray sit on for a good amount of time, because these guys really do not care what's happening to them. Oh, you're okay. Very, very easy litter to tattoo so far. Oh, the tattoo pen is just feeling dry. No, Dutch dwarf. I've never seen a Dutch dwarf before. I don't doubt that they make them. I think that some people are trying to make a mini silver fox, which would be really interesting. I don't want them. I personally don't see the point, because I'm doing meat rabbits, so I don't really see the point of having a mini. It's funny, it just keeps like jerking. Not freaking out, just jerking. Making my job a little bit hard. Oh, I hate doing 8s. It's like my least favorite number to do. 8s and 0s. Okay. makeup pad. I've had a steady stream of people that just want to listen to me talk and watch me tattoo. So that's kind of cool. Maybe I should do this more often. I really need to do this to Raj and Mira's litter as well, and I'm pretty sure there's 8 of them. So I could be doing this again very soon if you guys want me to. Maybe we'll do that next weekend or something. I don't know. Really need to do it sooner than that, so maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it at night sometime. We're going to my mom and dad's house tomorrow, so I won't be able to do it tomorrow. So I would love to. But we are having Christmas with them tomorrow because my brother had COVID during actual Christmas, so we are doing Christmas tomorrow. Ship you a rabbit. It is so funny the amount of people that I get saying to ship them a rabbit. I'm like, guys, I don't ship rabbits. I barely even transport them. Like, I don't do that. I'm sorry. I don't ship rabbits. If you want to fly here and get a rabbit, I have no problem meeting you in person, but I'm not shipping a rabbit. There's the tattoo. Did I ever explain my numbering system? The beginning of this live stream I did, but it's fine because I know that people are coming in randomly. But I don't have a numbering system really. I've just started in 2019 or 20 at TS001, and now I'm at TS158 and beyond. This one's 158. Oh, I didn't realize that we only had 3 more to do after this. Cool. But yeah, I don't really have a numbering system. You don't really need one. The tattoo is mainly for your records, not really anybody else's. You guys love the way that I just wrap them up and they just stand so still. Hi, how are you? Put Vaseline. Normally, chapstick is made out of super dry beeswax. So I just recently, my mom gave me this. It's Carmex chapstick. So I just recently started using this, and I actually really like it. Good Lord, I have ink all over my hand. Didn't realize that. But I actually really like it, so we'll see if that actually helps a little bit more, because I was using the Burt's Bees ones. And I don't think it does a very good job. I used to like it a lot more. I used to use the pomegranate one, but then I didn't realize how red, like it looks like lipstick almost. And I'm not a big fan of like lipstick for me personally. I don't think it really looks good on me for some reason. I don't know if it's like the shape of my lips or whatever, but I don't love it. So I got that Carmex chapstick from her, and it doesn't have a color to it or anything. So I'm actually really liking it so far. Get another one. They just keep coming. So we are 99, I want to say 99% sure that we are getting a new animal in the next like a week or 2. But I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. Oh, I'm sorry. Apparently I moved too fast. Oh, Lordy, we're getting spammers. I'm not going to tell you. It's not anything crazy. Well, I don't think it's anything crazy. It's not something that's going to stress me out. because I know the whole goat situation was very, very stressful and didn't end up happening, obviously. But this isn't something that really needs a lot of prep work, in my opinion. It's just something that you can kind of get. But I'm not going to say what it is. I don't know why these bunnies keep backing up to the point where they almost fall off. I do need a moderator. That is something that I need. But also I don't really know anybody that wants to sit here for 2 hours while I tattoo 8 rabbits and evaluate them.
On it.
You're on it? People have been really civil. I just got 2 spam bots or whatever. I guess Jameson's gonna go be my moderator right now. I like her shape. She's not even posed up, and I like her shape. So something really cool. Jameson works from home now. Oh man, look at you. Well, you're a little bit weak in the shoulders. At least looked like you were. Well, I thought I liked her more than I did. She's a little bit flat. A little bit long in the shoulders. Probably gets that from her dad. I don't know. I'm not. She's just long in the midsection. Don't know if you guys can see that. She just looks too long in the midsection right there. Ideally, we want that shoulder to start high and just go right up. She's just long. I know you watched the entire time, Daisy May. I might think about that. I feel bad making people do stuff without compensation, so I like her fur though. Her fur is really, really nice. That's a nice silver fox fur. The one-man jam is in the house. I've only got 3 more rabbits to go. Plus, I figured this was such a chill live stream. We really didn't need a mod because it's easy for me to be in here doing it at the same time. Yep, I already sprayed you. Done too many rabbits today. What age do I usually evaluate? Typically this age. Like, well, by the time they're between 12, gosh, I've got hair all over my face and I can't do anything about it because of all this ink. By the time they are between 12 and 16 weeks old, we make a decision. Right now, they're almost 11 weeks old, so we're starting to see who we like and who we don't like, and well, who's keep cool sell kind of thing. We're starting to see that. You're okay. Oh, she is gonna freak out on me. Don't freak out, please. He. What is it? Oh, it's a boy. I think. You a boy? Yeah, this is a boy. I don't feel bad about not. It sounds bad. I don't feel bad like too much about not liking the boys, because it doesn't matter as much with boys. I'm very, very picky about boys that I keep and sell. So far, nobody's gotten any mishaps with their toes, so that is good. I will try to remember your name, Emily. I will try really, really hard. I'm so bad with names, though, so please don't be offended if I forget. I hopefully won't. You might have to remind me. There we go. In case you were just joining us, we are making bunny burritos for like 2 hours today. This is sticking all over my carpet. Up here anyway. I forgot to weigh her too. I'll weigh her in a second. I will try my best. am not good at remembering names. Just realized I have a loose rabbit over here. Hang on. What are you doing? I forgot to shut the travel cage. Okay, we got the bunny burrito. Get you guys over here. Does it work better when I have you guys over here? I feel like you can see a little bit better. The ear. I use the same system with the creams. I literally have just been going up, and I use the exact same system for the cream. So like even if I had a cream litter right now, with these guys, I stop at like TS 160. If I had a cream litter, I would just do TS 161, 162. Like I don't really, it's not, it's the same for both of them. It's 159. Did I skip a number? I think I skipped 157. I'm pretty sure I did. You guys are supposed to call me on this stuff. I'm just kidding. You don't see my notes. I'm pretty sure we skipped 157 though. Oh, you're okay. I went a little bit hard on that. Oh, you don't like the 7. I'm sorry. You're okay. Almost done. I think it's fun to tattoo. It's fun to tattoo them when they are like this. But like sometimes I get litters that are insane and are the worst to tattoo, like the literal worst. I have a tattoo myself from one of those litters. I'll try to show you. See that little blue dot on my thumb? It's like a right there. That is from a crazy litter, and that tattoo is almost 2 years old. It's not coming out. That is a permanent tattoo on my thumb. So those litters are not fun to tattoo, but these ones, these guys are being really, really good. I was really hoping they would be, especially for a live stream, because I was thinking if these guys are a crazy litter, it's not going to be a fun live stream, but it's been pretty chill. Yep, that's the only tattoo that I have. A dot. You did not like the 7, did you? For some reason, she did not like the 7. Thoughts on breeding siblings, whether they are from same litters, different litters, or half siblings. I would be more apt to breed half siblings And I always tell people that I probably wouldn't do like full-on inbreeding of like siblings, same parent siblings. Doesn't matter what age they are, they're still siblings. I probably wouldn't do that unless they were two very, very perfect rabbits. That being said, look at that. I did just breed Sprig to his daughter Twix. So I did just do some form of inbreeding, but again, that's not like full-on siblings. That's just one, that's one parent repeating. And the reason that I did that is because I need Sprig's type in my chocolates. And so far, it's been very, very tough to get there. Hello! It's been very tough to get there. So that's why I did that. But I would use caution if you're going to do full siblings like that. And just make sure you're breeding the best to the best. Breeding the best to the best is the most important thing. Go back in. So, I mean, if your best rabbits were siblings, then yeah, by all means, go for it. If that's all you got, just do it. But if you have other options that you think would be more beneficial, then just do that. Goodness, don't. Oh, that's the first one that almost actually fell off. I don't know why. It is with my rabbits and just backing up off of things. The wraps are from All Things Bunnies. Hunter, I think Hunter makes them herself. They are very, very nice. What? It's freaking out. They're not that expensive. They're really nice. I think they're a lot nicer than any other tattoo wraps that you can buy. Because their material that they're made of is a little bit softer. I feel like I've bought other wraps before and the material is really, really stiff. Oh my gosh, this rabbit is crazy. Please, you are going to be the craziest one so far. Goodness. Oh yeah, tips for the fair. I don't really know tips for the fair because it's just like any other rabbit show. So I mean, I think that I shouldn't have talked about how calm this litter was because now we've got this one. I would say, clip your rabbit's toenails before the show. Make sure to handle them a lot so they are nice and calm for the judges. And groom them. Make sure they don't have any signs of illness before you take them. Those are the best things I can say. This rabbit, guys, oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot to weigh that last one too. Hang on a second. I think we said... Oh goodness, I have these all messed up. We'll go back and weigh them in a bit. You're very pretty though. That's the thing. This rabbit looks really pretty, but she's crazy. Okay, it's you. You are very, very full. Can you calm down and be a good bunny? I'm not very forgiving on bad attitudes. What does it look like? Oh, she's a little bit flat. I feel like it's a reoccurring theme with this litter. I'm not sure if I'm just being super, super picky. I just wish that they could have a little bit more depth. Dana, they are almost 11 weeks old. We still got some growing to do. They're taking after their dad with those a little bit long in the shoulder. I like this litter. I am going to give them more time to grow out though. We have until mid-January. Mid-January is when I need to really pick out. Well, there's a doe that I want to give to for each family. And then I need to start picking the best of the best for myself as well. So we'll give them until they're 12 to 13 weeks old. They got a couple of weeks left. And they can change drastically in a couple of weeks also. Like, it's crazy how much they can change. Okay. This is a girl. Of course it is. Whenever you get a crazy one that doesn't like anything, it's more than likely a girl. Okay, hang on. Let's look for your toes. What kind of stuff, guys, do you like to see on my channel? Like, what is your favorite thing that you watch on my channel that you can think of? Sometimes I think like I'm showing the same thing over and over again. Look at her fur, though. Isn't that pretty fur? That's like really nice silver fox fur. If there's anything this litter has going for them, at least a couple of them, it's this very gorgeous fur. Holy cow. It's long too. You like to see the baby bunnies? Is that really what everybody wants to see, is more baby bunnies? Because I can make that happen, trust me. More builds. The thing about the builds is that those are the hardest videos for me to make because they are just so involved. And also, I don't think I'm going to have a lot of things to build in 2022. So if I have ink on my face at any point, please let me know because I wouldn't know. How do I flip them over so easily? That's a good question. This litter is being unreasonably nice to me. They're not always this nice to me. I think it's because of the camera. The DIYs, the live streams. The fur looks like your hair. That's awesome. Okay. So babies are what people like to see. And we'll keep that in mind. Mira is due on the 6th, so just in like 5 days. I will definitely have more babies to show. I will definitely have a baby quail to show. Do you guys like the quail too? Or is it, I'm trying to figure out, like, do you guys like seeing the quail as well? Or is it rabbits that people want to see? Because I really do like quail. Not as much as rabbits, because rabbits are just my jam. They've been my jam for a really long time. But I really do like having the quail, and I think the babies are very cute. More updates on chickens, bees. I am taking a step back from the bees. Jameson can explain that one. I'll just say this. I wasn't scared of bees until we got bees. Now I'm terrified of bees. Bunnies and quail. Bunnies and quail. Baby bunnies, quail, DIY, and build. Good to know. I did do bees. It was one video, and then I didn't talk about them again because bees are a learning curve, and I'm terrified of them now. It's not for everybody, but Jameson enjoys them more than I do. I have really terrible localized reactions to bee stings. It is not good. And we've got a lot of bee stings when we very first started. There you go. You guys can see me over there too. I hope she's not going to be crazy. This rabbit's a little bit nuts. This is my second to last. I mean, if you guys want to stay on for another 2 hours, I could definitely go get Mira and Raj's litter. She's being very nice to me as I'm tattooing her, at least. The show vlogs are really hard for me to do because I tend to show silver foxes and creams. So it's really tough because especially at double and triple shows, I am up all the time. So trying to hold a camera, trying to do all of that, it is very hard to do. I would almost need somebody else to film them for me. And Jameson hates rabbit shows. But also, I'm not very good with the camera in public either. I have social anxiety, so I get really nervous whenever I'm doing that. I'm just like, oh God, please. Like, it's fine when people watch my videos, but when people like watch me in person, I'm just like, oh God, no, don't look at me. I get so nervous. Yeah, it is hard to vlog shows. It's hard for me sometimes to even post an Instagram story when I'm at a show, because I just feel like I am up and going the entire time. Oh goodness, that was blood everywhere. And when I do have downtime, I just kind of want to sit there and just be exhausted. They are busy. They're just some shows are busier than others. Like, I love shows where I get there and like our silver foxes or creams are called like within an hour, like the first hour or so. But also that's another reason why it's just so impossible to vlog them, because trying to get the camera all like just right and like situated and all of that, while also stacking 5 carriers on a cart and trying to make sure they're all bungeed down and nobody's gonna like fall over. Like, it's just a lot to handle at the same time. So I don't know. We might try to do more show vlogs in the future, but I'm not sure. I know one thing that I might do actually is Cream Nationals are in Coldwater, Michigan. So it's actually really close to my house. We live about an hour away from Coldwater, Michigan. So it's really nice because Cream Nationals are just an hour away. So I might vlog Cream Nationals. That might actually be fun. So if you guys would like to see that, we might be able to make that happen. Hey, no. You were so cute. Big puffy cheeks. These guys whistle. Are you whistling at me? Okay. How big of a property do we have? We have under half an acre. We have 0.37 acres, I think is the exact number. I didn't forget about weighing them, you guys. I think that after I messed up what number I was on, I was just like, we're just going to weigh them at the very end here. 3 hours until I called your breed. Dude, let me tell you about a show called Dark County. And I wish that my friend Holly or Victoria or Nancy was on right now, because that show, we got there at 8 a.m. and we did not show, I think, until 5 p.m., something like that. It was between 3 and 5 p.m. And it was the worst. It was terrible. And that it was an unheated building, and it was, I think it was the beginning of March or something. It was so cold. And we were there forever. And it's awful too, because silver foxes were sanctioned that day. So it really should not have been that long to wait. But it was just so bad. I don't think that we will ever go back to that show. It was poorly handled too. Like, you could tell people there were not organized. So it just wasn't very fun. Yeah, it was really, really bad. I think, what did we say? I think that this should be a doe, shouldn't it? I don't know. If I was correct before, I think this should be a girl. Unless I've already seen 3 girls. I don't know. Look how full you are. You were so nice and full. Okay. You can tell that I haven't really worked with these babies a whole lot. I'm sorry. Get you closer. Yep, it is a girl. I was right. Hang on, let's look at your toes. I'm sorry, flipping you all over the place. She's a little bit finer boned too. Finer than the other ones. Nice fur. It's not finished yet. I kind of like her though. Yeah, I kind of like you. You're pretty. She seems a little bit smaller, but I do like that shape. Seems to be a little bit better in the hindquarters there. Ooh, pretty girl. That's a pretty bunny. What are your breeding plans for the new year? Oh, God. Mira's due on the 6th, like I said, and I bred 4 does, like, not even a week ago. So by, like, I think it's the 28th is when they're due, I think. So I am literally going to have, like, I don't even know how many baby rabbits we're going to end up having, but it's going to get very overwhelming. The reasoning why I'm trying to breed all these rabbits is because nationals for both silver foxes and creams are on May 21st. So this last round of breedings, the reason why I bred so many rabbits all at once is because I need as many rabbits for convention as I possibly can. And this was my last chance to really have juniors for convention. So that's what we're trying to do. But yeah, so there's going to be so many. But I think after this round of just all these babies that are going to be born, we might just focus on having a very low intensity breeding like spring, because there's just going to be so many. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all of them. Like, there's so many. There's already so many. Like I said, 5 litters on the way, basically, because Mira's on the 6th, and then 4 more on the 28th. And then we already have this litter, Raja and Mira's litter out there that are growing out. And then we have 2 cream litters that are still living with their moms out there. So it's just so many babies. It's insane. It's a lot. But yeah, I do like her a lot. I don't have kids. I'm not ready for that stage in my life yet. I don't think that either of us are. But we are almost done paying off our student loans, so that's very exciting. I think that mine, after actually it could happen any time now, but I will be paying mine off probably this month, very soon. And then we will get Jameson's this year, and then we'll be done with student loans. And that is going to be so amazing because, like I said, we turned 30 this year. So the fact that we're still paying them, it's gross. I don't like it. So we'll be done with those this year. And the goal after paying all of that off is to buy property. So that's the whole plan. Hopefully it works out. I am so glad that you guys have learned from my channel. It does make me very happy. It makes me happy that I am able to share doing these things that I love to do and also help people out. It's really cool. I really enjoy talking about rabbits more than anything. Okay, this is the last one from this litter. Not a lot of ink in that for some reason. Okay. I hate making sixes. Oh, and zeros. Oh, I hate this. I hate sixes and I hate zeros, and I've got to do both of them. And this rabbit's not having it. We are so close, little one. There we go. You do make a zero through my, or sorry, I make a slash through my zeros. Yep. Sorry, I just read your message about breeding for Reno. I'm not going to Reno. That's a bit far for me, and I don't feel like I'm at the level yet to where I would travel that far. That's a really long drive for me. But I will be in Louisville again in 2023. So we won't be doing convention this year, but we will probably do it again in 2023. But definitely nationals. I'm having some people transport my silver foxes and show them for me, and I will be in person with my creams. Silver Fox Nationals are in. Where are they again? I'm sorry. I know where it is, but Minnesota. Here we go. It's in Minnesota. That's a bit of a drive for me, and so I'm gonna have people transport and show my rabbits for me there, but I will be with my creams in Coldwater, Michigan. I think it would be better for me to be in person with the creams anyway, because they just need more representation, and I need to meet more people that do creams. So I just think it would be really fun to go there more than Silver Fox. It's fun. I have a lot of Silver Fox friends, so I might have more fun at Silver Fox Nationals, but I think it would be better and more opportunities if I went to Cream Nationals. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's just kind of the decision I've made. Plus, it's close, and that's really nice. Yep, everybody's breeding for fair and convention and nationals. I actually do kind of like these makeup pads for tattoo. I didn't think I would. I don't like them for taking off my makeup, but I actually like them for taking off, the excess ink in the rabbit ears. I didn't do too bad on that 6 and that 0. Dana, creams are very hard for certain people to find. I feel like I'm lucky enough to be in northeastern Indiana, and there's a lot of cream breeders in Ohio. And then also, it's funny, there's a lot of cream breeders in Ohio, but I've never gotten any creams from anyone in Ohio before. I got my first cream from Kathy Blinn in Warren, Indiana. I got my second cream from another gal in Indiana. I got clove from Jem Miller in Wisconsin. I got Peter from Mark Nair in Missouri. And I think those are all the creams that I've bought so far. I really, really need to introduce new blood into my creams. Let's see. But I'll probably end up getting, put you over here, probably end up getting a new cream at Nationals, I'm thinking. There's going to be a lot there. And Mark is out of creams now, which sucks because I was going to get some from him. But his also, he auctioned off all of his rabbits when he decided that he was done with creams. And some of those rabbits went for $600. I don't have that kind of money. It's crazy. I mean, good for him though. He retired. I'm sure he got a nice vacation out of that. But what are you doing? Could I do a video on how? Sorry, I'm crooked. I'm probably crooked most of this video, but a video in difference between gut movement and kit movement. So I learned this a while back, but gut movement is like slow, like it's like it kind of like ripples. It's weird, but kit movement is like jabs. Like all of a sudden you'll see like a kick. So that's how I know the difference. I'm not sure if I actually have like different like videos or anything, but like yeah, the gut movement looks like almost like it's a wave, but like kit movement is literally like a kick, and that's how to tell a difference. You are cute. I like this one. Utah creams. I don't know if I know anybody in Utah either. It's funny. I feel like more people in the East, like Eastern United States, have creams than West Coast. Like there are some West Coast breeders. I'm just not very familiar with them. She is 4 pounds, 11.2 ounces. And I know that I messed up. I didn't mess up the numbering or anything, but I know that I messed up the order that I wrote them down. So I'm going to redo that. So I like her. I'm going to put a little star next to her. So far. Hello from Tennessee. Tennessee is very pretty. I'm sure that you guys have better weather than we do right now. Guys, listen to this chair. This is so bad. It's so squeaky. I want to get one of those wingback like office chairs. But like the thing is, whenever I have a chair, sorry, Ari's under my desk sleeping. Whenever I have like a new chair or whatever, like I need to make sure that I can sit cross-legged in it, because I always sit cross-legged in my chairs, and it's really hard to find one that's comfortable to do that. Okay. Sorry, we're just gonna. Gosh, this thing is broken or something. Go. We're just gonna weigh. Hello from Belgium. That's awesome. Put you back. I'm just gonna stand up for this. You guys can see these guys out here. So up here. 4 pounds. Ooh, don't worry. Oh goodness, this is a crazy one. I forgot. Was that you? I heard a bang. I don't know if that was Jameson. Four pounds, 8 ounces. This litter has hair going all over the place. Yeah, that was the doe. She's crazy. She's not a bad looking doe. Or you guys probably can't see that too well. Maybe she's a little flat. Like she looks really good on the top view, but then you look at her from the side and she's just a bit flat. She's one that I kind of want to keep an eye on though. She's got really pretty hair. Northwestern Ontario. Sorry. I have a silver fox friend. I think she's in Ontario. So, put you back, lady. In there. This one was by Crystal. This one is 158. Oh yeah, this was the small one. I think this was a boy. 4 pounds, 2.9 ounces. I'm redoing all the weights, guys, because I just got confused on my numbering. Oh, you put that little tiny mat on your tail. I'm gonna get that. Oh, this is a doe. This is a little doe. Hang on a second. Where is that? Oh, somebody is thumping. That's what that is. Oh, these scissors are awful. There we go. There we go. She had something stuck in her tail. This one. £4 12.5 ounces. Oh, and you were 57. I think this is the one that didn't take I don't either have the gender on it or stop. Hold still. 4 12.6. And this was wait, no, I'm sorry. This was a boy. Definitely a boy. Yeah, this one was long in the shoulders, just a little bit. Just a little bit long in that midsection. Addie, I think I remember that. I'm really bad sometimes at responding to YouTube comments. I try to do it all in like one felt. Oh, I've heard that you go. I'm sorry. I try to do it all like in one day. Like I'll do a whole bunch of. I'll respond to a whole bunch of comments all in one day. Because I wait, like I hold off and do them. Just because, like, I have to be in the right mindset to do it. I know that sounds really dumb, probably. It says 56. 4 pounds, 11.1 ounces. That already had you. We already said you were a buck. I don't think I did 55 though. Okay, 55 is 4 pounds, 10 ounces. Ronan is upset at something. Bye, Daisy Bay. Bye, Emily. Your name is Emily, right? It's a doe. Ah, get on my braid. Yeah, I think we'll probably hold off and do Mira and Raj's litter another time. Or I might just do them, like, quickly on my own just to get it done. Because they definitely need done. I like her. She's over-silvered, though. That fur is very pretty. Just over-silvered. Look at that, though. Hi. I think we've got the rest of them. I did manage to do the rest of them. Whew. Am I going to be showing all of them? No. I'm going to choose who to keep. Like right now, we're just going through them because they're almost 11 weeks old, I think. And I like to keep them now until they are between Oh, I need to close this. That's my space. I like to keep them here until they're between 12 and 16 weeks old now. If you would have asked me last year, I was selling rabbits once they turned 8 weeks old. I don't do that anymore because they change so quickly. So we keep them between 12 and 16 weeks. We decide who to keep, cull, and sell. So I'm just trying to figure out right now who is a keeper from the litter, who is a cull, and who is good enough to be sold. Because when it comes to selling rabbits, I only want to sell the best of the best to people. So that's just what I like to do. I don't want to sell rabbits that aren't going to be that aren't going to improve somebody's herd, I should say. So that's my, what is my record for largest litter? Probably at least with that I know of, I don't think that I had really huge litters when I did Dutch when I was a kid. I think my biggest litter is probably Cassia, who had 13 last year. So that was insane. That was a big litter. And I think that we had a lot of casualties from that litter too. So that was my biggest litter. But my biggest surviving litter, I think, was 11 from Clove. And I think that they were crossbred too. That's when I was doing Silver Fox and Creams just for crossbreeds, like for meat. So I think that was my largest surviving litter, but Cassie had 13 last year. That was crazy. And she was gigantic too. She looked miserable. I felt so sorry for her. Cassie will probably be retiring pretty soon. And I'm not really sure what to do with her either, because she is a very good mom, but she's really mean, really mean. She has grabbed a hold of my coat or my gloves, and she will not let go sometimes. But she throws babies that are actually pretty sweet. So I don't really know what to do with her. And I hate it because when you name a rabbit, you get attached to them, and then it's you can't really call them, but also I'm not really sure if I want anybody else to have her, because she I feel like I'm the only one who's really going to understand Cass. So I don't really know what's going to happen yet. I don't want to give somebody a rabbit that's going to hurt them. But I can just make it very, very well known. I'm very transparent with people when I sell rabbits. If there's something wrong with the rabbit, or if the rabbit has attitude problems, I will be sure to let you know. But also, I don't really sell rabbits like that, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I like Cassia. We have an understanding. Anybody else like the smell of just alcohol, rubbing alcohol? I like it. I'm cleaning my hands off with it right now. I really need to go scrub my hands because I got ink all over them. Surprisingly, didn't get any ink all over my clothes. I usually don't, because that's why I usually use the towels. I think I got just a little bit in my sleeve right there. I should do vlogs with rabbit recipes. I probably will. I have good names for them. Thank you. I really like thinking of names. I have a list of rabbit names on my phone, and I don't know. I enjoy naming things. My very favorites. Well, what my favorite right now, my favorite name right now, is one of the cream bucks that I kept from Clove and Cassia's. No, sorry, Clove Cassia. Clove and Dolce. I kept one of their bucks, and I named him Rhodey, Rhodey bread. He's adorable. We did. Jameson and I just... One Man Jam is my husband, you guys, if you didn't know that. He's in the other room monitoring. But yeah, we really need to remodel our kitchen, and we were going to do that last year at the beginning of the year, and the pandemic kind of ruined everything because we went to IKEA basically like last February or something like that, and we were going to try to like figure out pricing for stuff. And because of the pandemic, they were out of like everything that has to do with kitchen stuff. And so it kind of put a stent in the plan, and it just kind of, we're at a standstill with it now. We don't really know what to do because on one hand, we're not going to be here forever, but on the other hand, we really like to cook and we would really like to have a nice kitchen. So we're not really sure what we're going to do yet. I'm not sure if we're going to remodel it or not. But what we are going to do is we're going to make a dining room table. That's going to happen. It needs to happen. But yeah. How many rabbits do I currently have? I love it when people ask me that. I don't know. I think the last time I counted it was like 47. But I don't know because we called. Well, we called a bunch of rabbits, but we didn't call any of mine. No, we did actually. I might have like 46 rabbits right now. I don't really know. There's a lot of them, and there's about to be a lot more. I'm scared. We go through so much rabbit food. It's crazy. We buy a pallet at a time, and at this point, we are at buying a pallet every month. So it's a great time. A pallet is, well, for us anyway. It's not, I don't know if it's like a full-on stacked pallet, but it's like 15 bags of feed, and we go through 15 bags in about 30 days. It's really crazy. It's going to probably double. It scares me. Scares me a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, I'm cleaning up stuff. Our yard, like I said, very, very muddy. Not looking forward to taking these guys back out there because I have to put them, I put the carrying cages in the wagon and then I pull it out there. And it's, the wagon doesn't even want to pull. It's just so muddy. It's so bad. It's really, really bad out near the rabbit hutch. I don't know how to fix that because, I mean, they're outside. So obviously, like, you know, we have manure and stuff, but it's just, I honestly, like, I was looking at Instagram, like, stories from last year. I honestly think it is because of how much rain that we keep getting. And it just won't stop either. It's just like, as soon as things start drying up, we get more rain. And it's to the point where I just am like, we don't have a clean house. We're not going to have a clean house. It's just really bad. What brand of rabbit feed? I mean, there's lots of good rabbit feeds out there. I use Heinold Family Formula 17. It's like a 17% protein. And yeah, I really like that one. I think it's nice. What in the heck is going on here? I think this just needs like cleaned out really bad. But yeah, Heinold's a really good feed. It's the mill for it is actually not too far from me. The mill for it's like an hour and a half or 2 hours away from my house, but I get it from a dealer, Todd Narragon. He's a judge. I get it from him. We're on a texting basis when it comes to getting rabbit feed. Onyx is a good name. Onyx is a good name for black, like a black rabbit. Oh, Lord, so much gross ink. Nasty. That's probably good. Chai. I miss my Chai girl. She is pretty. Chai is living it up in Kentucky now with my friend Victoria. We will talk more about her later, I'm sure, for reasons. But yeah, Chai's in Kentucky, and she is busy making more chocolate babies. Gotta spread the chocolate love. Did I get that? I think I got it. This is nasty though. It needs like a major cleaning. Yeah, I think I got it. I like to clean this thing off in the hose when I'm done, but no, where'd that go? Oh, there it is. When I'm done with my tattoo pen, by the way, I don't know if I've talked about this before. Here's the needle. I always slide this thing above it and then tighten it like that so the needle doesn't get bent up, and that's how I keep it in there. And that way, I mean, I'm pretty sure that these tattoo pens, they come with like a little plastic tip that you can put on the top of them, but I lost it somewhere out in the yard. So that's what I end up doing. I just slide that metal head over it and then don't really have to worry about it. Probably gonna get off here soon, guys. It's been fun though. It's been a really long live stream. If you guys have enjoyed this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up because that does help the algorithm. Comment on the video. Commenting on my videos is probably one of the best ways that you can help me, because when you comment on my videos, it tells the algorithm, hey, these people are liking, interacting with this person's content. And I get the more engagement with my content that I get, the more my voice gets heard and the more my videos get shared, all of that jazz. So that is what really helps, is when you comment, like, subscribe, all of that. But Kayla, I like how you say which rabbit is your current favorite, because that is so true. When you're breeding rabbits, like I definitely have like favorites that just rotate. It's always a different rabbit too. Like right now, I think my favorite rabbit is probably Drizzle. Yes, we named her Drizzle. Jameson named her. But she is Clove and Dolce's daughter. She's very, very sweet. She's a cream baby, and she's just got a really puffy head compared to all of the other cream babies that I had in that litter. So I really like her. She's adorable. And the babies that Clove is currently raising, they're also Dolce. I did the exact same breeding, and then I also just rebred Clove again to Dolce because I'm just loving that pairing. I just really, really like it. I loved the bucks that I got in that litter. I ended up selling most of those bucks, and I kept one. Rhodey's the one that I kept, but I would really like another doe, just because Drizzle was the only doe in that litter, and I kept her. And she's not a bad doe, but I would really like to see if I could get something better. So that's what's going on there. But I am really liking that pairing a lot. I think that pairing has been the best pairing with creams that I have done so far, and I feel very, very comfortable selling those rabbits. So that's one of the reasons why I'm just like, I really want to be able to like help people get into creams, because I know that like finding creams is just, it's part of the struggle for most people. So I would love to be able to help people get into creams. So that's why I keep reading them, because I want to be able to sell and like give people nice creams, not just subpar, because I've been on the receiving end of a very subpar cream, and it's not great. It puts a bad taste in your mouth for the whole breed when you get started with subpar animals, and I don't want to do that to people. I want people to get really excited about the rabbits. Gosh, my face keeps itching, and I'm trying really hard not to smudge ink all over myself. Anyway. All right, guys. Well, it has been fun. I think that we're going to end it now. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me on evaluating the Tundra and Onyx litter and tattooing them. Hopefully you learned something new with tattooing. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video or next live stream. We'll see. Bye, guys.